baby. Hi, I thought you were caramel. Wow. Wow. Lo and behold, the most beautiful. Wanna come, Joe? Oh, all right. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day on this beautiful Friday, the 14th. Say good morning to my girls. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Oh man, love, love. Oh, love. Give me this ear. You give me this ear. I'm so glad that they're both feeling so much better. I'm gonna tell you about what's been going on this week. Just short story. They weren't feeling too well a few weeks ago, and look at them now. They're doing fantastic. I'm sure they want to go play, so I'm gonna let them go play right now. Now they're gonna go run away. There they are, gone. Today we're gonna be talking about so many things. So much has went down this past week, from Espresso being a little sick to Caramel the week before that being a little sick, going straight into my girl's birthday, talking about that, as well as the gigs that we did in the middle of all this going on. We still had to work, still had to make money. So we did a couple of gigs. They were absolutely incredible, as well as a surprise proposal that's happening tomorrow that we're going to be taking care of. And last but not least, am I going to be changing my entire setup? Let's see, we can talk about it. The last 3 weeks, my two girls have been sick back to back, both with digestive issues. So we're not really sure what happened, but of course, we immediately took care of them right away. We took them to the vet. Started with Caramel. Caramel went into a little bit of heat. It's very common that they get a UTI after heat, and this was like her first real heat. She was going through it. That was tough. Cleaning her all the time, dealing with her emotions. And then immediately after that, Espresso gets some stomach issues, diarrhea all over the place, peeing like back to back like 5 times. We had to roll up all the carpets, spend a lot of time going to the vet, buying medication, antibiotics, probiotics. So it just consumed a lot of our time that I wanted to make videos these past 6 days. This is basically what's been going on. On top of that, Aansha's birthday was this week. We didn't get a chance to do a party because everyone's schedule was kind of crazy, but we did do separate events. My best friend and his wife took us out to this Korean steakhouse that's like 5 blocks from my apartment. It was absolutely incredible. I want to show you guys that. So this is the Korean steakhouse. It's right here on Horace Harding and Junction Boulevard. I'm going to show you some of the photos now. Huge location, and they literally make your food right at your table. Like it's in the center of the table. The stove in the center of every single table. Here's a little video I want you to see. They literally cook your food how you want right then and there. If you want to start off with the brisket, if you want to start off with chicken, or if you want to start off with the seafood, he has different grills that he swaps out. So you're always kind of getting a fresh grill. The flavors don't really cross with each other. He's constantly making you grilled vegetables with all of the courses. The sides here are amazing. You see all these little sides, the salad, all these things are incredible here. Then there's these little sauces that they give you here. This is a really good place. The shrimp, everything is super authentic, absolutely delicious. I will be going back. So shout out to my best friend and his wife for choosing this place and taking us out. So this is where we started our birthday celebrations for Aansha. Now I'm going to show you where we ended up. So the next day was Aansha's actual birthday, and I took her out to 2 locations that we've never been to before, followed by a 3rd dessert location. The first dinner location we went to was Ensenada. It's in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. It's on South 2nd and Borican Place. This is a truly remarkable cuisine. It says Mexican restaurant. It was very different, very different. It was sushi and Mexican combined, but the sushi reminds me of Nikkei, kind of like Peruvian sushi. So I think it was a Mexican who might have learned Nikkei and then applied it to Mexican food, because this is basically what we have here. I'm going to show you. So this is like scallop or tuna tostadas. Super delicious. This is the yellowtail tostada. The flavors on this tostada, the citrus, was brilliant. I've never been to a place like this in my life. This person also got, look, the branzino. Look looks delicious. This is called agua chile. They allow you to customize it. I'm not really the best at explaining how you customize it, but we went with what the waiter was describing to us and we loved it. We definitely went with this darker one here. Out of the three here, these are the three sauces or the three waters, the red water, the green water, or the dark water. We went with the dark water. It was the spiciest. We were dying. I literally had to go to the bathroom, wash my face, wash my hands. It was just a huge experience. I was sweating from the top of my head. So those are agua chiles. Look at this like crab fried rice. Not really sure what that is. So cute place. Would be going back for this citrusy vibe again. Don't really get that feeling of like, all right, I ate a meal. It feels like a first course and appetizer kind of place for sure. Unless, maybe we missed something. Oh, and I can't forget, we had this Caesar salad that was something else. Definitely couldn't call it a Caesar salad. It was beyond that. We went from Ensenada to about 7 minutes away, this other location called Aurora. Aurora I've had saved for a while. So this is Aurora. It's here in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And it's right by Wythe and Grand Street. And Aurora is an Italian restaurant. They have this outdoor-indoor garden on the side. It's really amazing. By the way, they're known for their gelatos. Wasn't really in the mood for gelato, but they have amazing pastas. And here we had a vegetarian pasta, and the branzino. Pasta looks something like this, but vegetarian and like a white sauce. It was really good. They have really good items here. I don't know if I'll be going back. I definitely will be going back to Ensenada. I don't know if I'll be going back here. Like, at least not anytime soon. Very nice pastas. Definitely if I'm in a pasta mood, I'll be going back here. Unfortunately, the dessert here wasn't looking that appetizing, so we went to our old reliable. We went all the way to Spot Dessert. They opened up a newer location, and it's right on 30th Ave and 32nd Street. Their main famous location is in the city, but they have like matcha lava cake, and they have my favorite, which is the golden toast. I can't explain this to you. It's warm toast served with strawberries and ice cream and honey poured on top, crispy. Yeah, Spot Dessert. This is like a cheesecake with chai tea and raspberry sorbet. You take the chai tea, you pour it on top. It's just another level of experience. I had this one time with Aansha a long time ago. We didn't like it. It was very airy. Felt like a waste of money. We've had their cruffins, their muffin, cruffin, croissant, whatever you call that. So Spot Dessert is all reliable, and that's basically how we've celebrated Aansha's birthday so far. We did Iron Age before her birthday. We did Ensenada, Aurora, and Spot Dessert on her birthday. Today's the day after her birthday, and she has a group of people who couldn't make it the last 2 days, and they really want to celebrate with her. They're her friends from her home country, from school, like just a lot of connections, and they want to meet up with her. They want to see caramel, they want to see espresso, so it's awesome. One of Aansha's friends is coming from here, which is great, like a friend that she's made here. So it's going to be really cool. They're going to be coming later tonight, like around 6 or 7. Something else that's been going on is, of course, we have to pay the bills. So in line with the girls feeling unwell and Aansha's birthday, trying to, make that feel special for her, we had to work and pay bills. So we did a couple of gigs, and I definitely want to talk about that. They went fantastic. Not only was the one we did an amazing shoot where we even got to experience kind of like what the guests felt like, because they treated us like guests. Even though we were working, they fed us. They were also nice to us. We were there. We had time to rest. We had a little private location to sit down. But on top of that, we have a gig tomorrow for a surprise proposal, which is going to be super exciting in Long Island. I can't imagine what that's going to be like, where someone's going to propose to his girlfriend, and we're going to be there to capture that moment and make it special for them. So super excited. So let me show you where we did this previous event. It was a Sweet 16. It was an amazing Sweet 16, probably the highest level of Sweet 16, besides doing it in a catering hall in terms of restaurant. This was a really high level Sweet 16. It was Harvest on Hudson. It's an Italian restaurant. It's a 4.4, $50 to $100 price tag. And it's in an area called Hastings on Hudson. And would you not believe it? Look where the pin drop is. Literally, this location was right on the Hudson River. When we drove up there, I don't know if you can see this view, like you can see the river and you can see the terrain from New Jersey. This right here in the photo is this right here on the maps. And it was an incredible sight to see. Can't even imagine that we would have been so lucky to shoot somewhere like this. They have a outdoor indoor garden. The food was phenomenal. The views were incredible. Like, look at this view. This is their front entrance. Then this is one of their side entrance. I guess they have outdoor events as well. We had a private dining experience upstairs, and there was a room that can fit about 15 to 20 people. So that's where we did our shoot. The one thing we didn't get a chance to try was this amazing looking calamari, which we're gonna go back for. We gotta go back. That place was incredible. We gotta go back. Just to have these two things right here, we gotta go back as paying guests this time. So I'm gonna show you some of the photos we took. This is one of them. Super proud of this photo because I had my 15 to 35 wide angle. I needed all 15 and came out great. Love this photo. This is another one. Super proud of this photo. Needed the 15 for that as well. This is another one of the group photos outside. Beautiful private outdoor area. And then, you know, we have a couple portrait shots, simple ones, and then like a little wide angle one. This one came out really good. We did a couple small group photos, a couple more small group photos here. We did this one. And then some candid shots, because who doesn't love a couple candid shots? And this was the family. Super, super nice family. It was a wonderful event. It started pouring outside. And last but not least, I'm gonna be changing my entire editing gaming setup. It's been a long time. I've been upgrading and upgrading and upgrading for years now. 3, 4, maybe 5 years now. I can't upgrade anymore. There's no more that I can do to this table. I just need more space. I need more functionality. I need to be able to split these two worlds that I have, which is gaming and editing, into two different worlds, because right now they just overlap each other. Let's take a look, and you're gonna walk through the door and I'm gonna show you the entire office right now. So this is my girl's setup. She has her gaming to the left and her editing on the right. And this is my setup. I kind of have all my stuff in one place. It's a little makeshift. I have a shelf from IKEA just hanging there. It's holding my Rodecaster. My Alienware is on top of my table. I have the Samsung 49-inch Odyssey Neo G9. And this is kind of where all the magic happens. And if you look closely, I have an M4 iPad on top of an M4 MacBook Pro. I kind of need everything in different places. And if you come over to the left side, I just have 2 of my bags there on the floor, a couple of office supplies on the floor, Elgato green screen on the left, new boom arm on the left. I have my Surface Book 2 right there. I would like to move that as well. I want to move the laptops and the tablets and the iPads away. I have a Samsung Tab S9 Ultra that I'm keeping in the bag because I have nowhere to put it. This is kind of how I wired everything in the back. This is kind of behind the scenes on how everything speaks to each other, works with each other. I installed these under railings that stick on with adhesive and run all the cables down so that they don't hang on the floor. And I managed to be able to do all of this while having a functioning standing sitting table. I'm going to be swapping this out for a new table that I recently purchased. It's on the way. It's being delivered. I'm going to show you the table right now. I think you're going to be very proud. So this is the table that's on the way. It's going to have shelves. It's going to have a dual tabletop thing going on. It's going to have hooks, headphone hooks for other things. I mean, my headphones, they rest on a base. This is the one that's going to be the game changer. Huge dimensions. I just felt that I couldn't upgrade my table anymore. I took a base table. I added power legs to it so that it can be a standing desk. I added adhesive to the bottoms to do cable management, and I just think it's reached its end. It's really sad because this is a table I would never want to get rid of. I wish I had more space in this apartment to do other things with this table. Don't get me thinking now. I'll end up keeping it somehow. Please don't let me keep it. Where would I put it? There's no place to put it. But I just feel I need a lot more space. I need a lot more functionality. I feel that I'm gonna get that with the dual tabletop. Look, they're showing you 4 monitors, a CPU, 3 PS5s, 3 printers, all at the same time. I mean, They're showing us the real deal. Looks great. 3 drawers, a storage cubicle, and the monitor stand. A full all around from one side of the table to the other. I've seen other ones on Amazon, but this is the one that fully covers the entire top. And then what's even better is that they show you the bottom. Look at that. They show you that you can clamp. There's room for clamping. They have already added the cable management trays with the holes. This is definitely 50 times better than what I'm dealing with. My stuff doesn't have to look crazy no more. And this is the best it could look. This is the best I could do after many years of working on it, tweaking it, rewiring it, reorganizing it, selling old equipment, buying new equipment, switching from legs to the arm. That arm was like $200-300 on sale though. I definitely got it on sale. But all these things that's just kind of everywhere is kind of making it hard for me to get work done because things are just at this point sitting on top of each other. A lot of it is cool and a lot of it I'm going to be bringing over to the new table the same exact way. But look at the cable management that I did myself, adding those things, gluing all the power strips to the bottom of the table. The wires could be a little neater. That happened over time, you know, just needing to move stuff around. If something stops working, I gotta kind of pull stuff out and it gets messed up. Organizing the wires, I just did only like a phase 1. Just enough so that when you look through the camera, you can't see anything on the floor. See, like right now, you can't see anything on the floor. That was my goal, to get a clean look. At that time, for me, this was the cleanest look that I could have thought of. This is something that started way back in the studio days. Making all of my first videos on this table. It didn't have the standing legs. It was just on regular wooden legs before. So stay tuned, subscribe, hit that like button. Please leave a comment if you have any questions. As usual, it was a pleasure to have any of you here, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.